Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kiss up to God. To God be the glory for all the wonderful works that He does. Thank you, God, for another do over, another chance to get it right. A beautiful day in the land of the living. Health, strength, family, and friends. To God be the glory. Happy Sunday. I pray all is well. I pray you guys slept well. And God, if we have the opportunity to say I'm sorry, please allow it because I'm sorry can restore and recover a whole lot of things. I am so happy to be with you today. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle. A lot of the topics that I come on with probably all over the internet, but it's all good because I can have my own input on what I want to talk about, right? Well, this morning I'm going to talk about rejection. It's not a reflection on you. A lot of times it's an opportunity for growth. So when you think about rejection, just don't think about, oh my God, they rejected me, my feelings are hurt. Sometimes you look back at whom rejected you or what position you was rejected from, and you be like, thank you, God. But anyway, we're gonna go into the Google definition. Well, we know it's dismissal. Somebody dismiss you or somebody don't want to be with you, somebody don't want to be bothered with you, and it's refusal of a proposal, idea, or etc. And then we go on to the some things about rejection. Okay. Sometimes you have to understand that rejection is often the universe, God's way of protection. Life brings people in to evolve us in some way. And evolve means to develop gradually, to make something or someone different, to change them. So to evolve. So sometimes rejection is just to change you, make you different. Rejection is merely an acknowledgement that whatever it is you're trying to select, it isn't right for you. It just might not be time yet. So don't look at it like I'm rejected or it just might not be time for you. Good morning. And then they came up with like 10 things to deal with when you are rejected. Accept it, validate your feelings, look for the lesson, know your worth, have a backup, narrow down the fear, face your fear, avoid negative self talk, lean on your network, and ask for help. And I'm going to pinpoint that validating your feelings and avoid negative self talk. And the reason why I want to touch on that is because when we're rejected or when we feel like somebody, good morning, one love, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? Anyway, the validating your feelings, as I say, because see, sometimes we don't, or we go into we'll suppress our feelings and feel like, no, that didn't happen to me, or it was another reason. It was another reason. But you need to validate those feelings. You need to actually feel the pain because the longer you stay away from that pain, you're going to have to eventually feel it. As they say, when you get the shot, go ahead and close your eyes and take the shot because it's going to be over soon. Because once you start validating your feelings, you're bringing it up to the surface, you're bringing it up and you're dealing with it. Because as long as it's suppressed and it's down there, you're going to get triggered quick because they're still there. Once you get it out, you expose it. And what happens when something is dark and is exposed to the light? You see it. Because as long as you keep it down in the dark, you don't acknowledge it that it's happening. But when you bring it to the surface and the light and you can see what's happening, what's going on, that's when you deal with it. So bring it up. Validate your feelings. If you're hurt, you're hurt. If somebody hurt you, they hurt you. If they rejected you, they rejected you. It might have been you. It might have been them. Who knows? Let me see. I can't see without my glasses. What did you say? Oh, thank you. Oh, you good. Thank you. But anyway, you have to really, really acknowledge your feelings. You got to do it. And then the other one that I want to pinpoint is avoid negative talk. Stop talking yourself into being you. Oh, it was me. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not sweet enough. I'm not nice enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not thin enough. I'm not. That's negative. You are who God created you. This is the shell that He selected for you only. This is my shell that he selected for me. The shell that you're in, that's what he selected for you. And if somebody don't see that in you, or somebody keep making you think that God made a mistake and putting you in that shell, then shame on them. Because that's who you are. Don't allow somebody to make you think that it's you. Because 99.9% no. That's when they come with those excuses. Oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Because if people will use you if you allow it. People will use you for their good if you allow it. Especially if you allow them to put you down. That self-esteem is a mess. And when you do that negative talk, that's that low self-esteem about yourself. You better know your worth and who you are, because he didn't make mistakes. He put you here for a reason. He put you in that shell for a reason. You better go up there and know who God made you, and stop allowing people to make you feel like that you're not good enough. Maybe they're not good enough for you. Maybe that job wasn't what you really are good at. Maybe, you were shut down from that because it's something better. Whatever is shut down in your life, a lot of times it's because it's something better for you here. But you have to line yourself up with it. If you stay here and you not accepting it, and you're not validating your feelings, and you're not knowing your worth, and you're just sitting there in that dark place, that's where you're going to stay. And you're going to stay left behind. You better come into the light and see who you are, and understand who you are, and accept the rejection as what it is. Because I'm telling you one thing, I've been rejected plenty of times. They're lost. It's all good. But when they reject you, accept it for what it is. Because it's something better waiting for you. So that they're worried and upset about being rejected. I've seen some people that have rejected me, and I really sat back and say, Lord, I thank you for that rejection. Because if I wasn't rejected, I would still be being abused. I would still been, cheated on. I would still be, like making me feel low if I would have stayed with these people. But look, I'm fine. I still got work. I still got things I got to work on, and things I got to do for me and for myself. But I glorify who God made me. I glorify God. And once I started glorifying God and realized my worth and stayed up under him and under that umbrella of protection, shoot, I'm walking in my authority. Because he gives all of us that permission. We don't realize it. We're allowing somebody to make us feel bad because they didn't like the length of our hair. They didn't like, something about us. If you don't like it, move on. Because somebody will. Somebody's not just going to like it. They're going to love it. And that person is going to love it. It's going to hold you up, lift you up, and it's going to be behind you all the way. The other ones you better deal with and worry about. You worry about somebody that don't even know who you are, or don't even accept you for who you are. That's who you worried about? Come on now. Get with it. Get with the program. Know your worth. Accept the rejection and move on. Because rejection is not a reflection of you. It's an opportunity to do better, to get better, to move better, to have better. Think about it like that. It's to grow you. These things are lessons, So go ahead. Thank you so much. I got a couple of people joining me. I feel special. For everybody that's on with me this morning, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. And this one right here, rejection. I'm sorry. Did I say it wrong? I got somebody that's always correcting me over here, y'all. But it's all good. That's that southern slang. I can't help it. That's the shell God put me in. All right, you guys, thank you so much. If you feel like anybody needs to hear this, please share it with them and let them know that they are beautiful inside out, because inside is the spirit. that's going to shine outside, that's going to make that beauty shine within. All right, thank you so much. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle, and I am on the right road now. Thank you so much. All right, guys, y'all have a blessed day now. You're here. God bless.